Hello, my name is Marta Shatai, and this is my individual report for my capstone class. And I am going to share my screen and go over what I did for the past 4 weeks. We just ended our fourth week, and yeah, I'll share my screen right here. Hope you can see it. So this is my individual report for the app that we are making called Sync. This presentation is just to help me follow through my, report. So, oh, sorry. So my hours, the first week, it was just meeting up and deciding what to do. So I only spent 2 hours on looking up the Jira, putting stuff in the Jira, and just, deciding what we're going to do moving forward. The second week is the week that I was converting all my code from Python to Flutter. So it took me a long time to do that and to have it fit in through the environment that we had set. The third week, about 6 hours, just correcting some code, seeing if it fits, adding some features and stuff like that. The fourth week, also about 6.5 hours, which I was mostly working with debugging and merging, which I will talk about. So in total, I was able to work 21 and a half hours, which is about 1,300 minutes. So let us go over my Jira. We're gonna go out from here now, and I'm going to go to Jira, which is right here. So this is what we have so far. Let me just go over what I did and what I'm currently doing. So I have been creating a general settings page, and I have finished creating a button for notification with the settings inside of it. I'm currently working on our second blog. I have the initial push already, but I am currently working on, because we're not done with the sprint yet. I still haven't finished the blog. Yes, nothing is out fully out yet. So I'm also working on the design document. I am working on identifying the potential solutions, and I am also working on the problem understanding and with our whole concept and why our app exists. And that is currently I'm working on. I have a draft set up already, and that's what I'm working. That's what I've been working on. Let's go back to, so we went over my Jira and let me go over my charts, sorry. So the charts, our reports have been, our burn up report has been pretty steady, going up very smoothly. Um, there's a moment last week we had an issue with merging. I will talk about that later, but because of that, it was a little flat, but it has been going on, and we will be working on it when we meet in class during class times Monday as well, before our final sprint on Wednesday. And this is my burn down chart. But also, the charts look similar, just inverted, and it's very smoothly up until this point, which is a little flat because of merging issues. Okay, so now the fun part, to demo. I'm really happy to demo this right now because we've been having issues with merging, and I've been having issue with running my code on the emulator. The emulator was not working at all, which I will talk about again when I talk about the issues that we faced this sprint this week. But this is the login page. It works. This is not what I worked on, so I will not demo it out of respect for the other students. And what I worked on is I created first. I had the notification page was down in the navigation at the bottom. So I changed that. I put it in the settings. So when you go to the settings account, you have these tabs. I'm not going to press on accounts because accounts is somehow linked to, because I didn't have anything for inside of it yet, because I think another student did that. My other team did that. For now, it just has, when I press the account, it takes me to the login page. So I'm not going to press that. But notification, so when you press notification, You have the option to customize if you want to enable notification. If you don't want to enable notification, we'll just close out all the notification. When you enable notification, it will allow you to select how long you want to be notified, daily, weekly, monthly. You can adjust that. Sound, you can choose if you want sound, or if you just want a buzz, you can choose that. You can select the silent hour, which is you can select a certain time where you do not want any notification. So you can just select, I don't want to be notified from 12. Okay, and then you select the second one till, oh, okay, till 12 again, I guess. So from this time, I don't want to be bothered. You can do that, and then in the future, I would like to add more in here. And I also added some other stuff that I will go in and add more as I go. Privacy, you can select a two-factor authentication that will come in with the Firebase. If you want to block accounts, they will be here. I also want to add a theme mode, dark mode. This is not implemented yet, so there's nothing. You can select your color and everything. I would like to add that. I would like to add, I went security. Yes, and if you want to lock your app, I haven't implemented that, so it's just the front end for now. And then you can choose language. Again, that is not implemented yet. If you want help, again, not implemented yet. And then when you press log out, it just logs you out. That's what I worked on so far with the notification page and the settings page. The reason it's mostly front end is due to the issues that I faced. I will talk about this in a few minutes. So next, I'm going to go over my GitHub and explain the code that I've been working on. So let's go to synced. I will go over my branch. So I had a branch here. So as you can see, we have pushes from last week, 2 weeks ago, 3 days ago, many pushes that we've done. So this was with the merging and everything. So I will go over a notification page. So with the notification, again, I will go over the issues what has been going on here. What you see? Okay. Yes, this is what I was trying to figure out. I'm so sorry. Just to show what was different and everything. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Um, because it connects. Before I go all over the GitHub, me and my teammate, we had an issue with merging. This is something that I've been emphasizing since last semester that we needed to merge because we were all using different methods to code and it was just not coming together. So, and it happened. The past 3, 4 weeks, we've been struggling to merge. My code was not running, my emulator was not running, their code was not running on mine, my code was not running on theirs. So we had to even split the demo. Even right now, as we speak, my code doesn't run on theirs, and their code is not quite fully running on mine. So I had also demoed a different code in the last sprint, and that code is not currently running. So I had to rewrite some of my code. So the code that I'm in my GitHub right now is the code that no longer exists that is not running right now. The code that's running right now is in my VS Code, which I'm happily willing to go over. However, this code right now that I can go over and show my commits is the one we were attempting to merge but didn't merge. It was not, there were just issues over issues. So I'm very happy to go over these codes and the differences and again, and then I can go over the current code that is running in the demo that I just showed. So let me go over these codes. So this file is a very important file. It's not a file that we coded on for the app, but this is just the packages and libraries that it's pulling. And this is one of the reasons that our merge was not working, because we all were importing different packages to run different codes. So a lot of package changing, and just versions changing. Look, you can see from the second to the third, just many attempts to merge, just many changes like that. And also another one that I remember is in this code. I had to bring this code in for my notifications and time zone. My last demo, I was able to pull time zone directly, but now I can't, because I don't believe I have this code anymore, because it was not merging with my other teammates' code as well. We also had to upgrade other versions. That's what changed, and me adding notification page from last time. That's what was added. We can see a chunk of code being added because I was converting my Python code into Flutter, into Dart. So I was just moving a bunch of code. So we can see here my logic for my notification, where you can select you initially when you opened it, it opened a screen, a notification screen, which allows you to create a notification or adjust if you want notification. Just yeah, it just a notification service screen. It would open a different screen, different than the now. So this is my GitHub again. I had to change a lot of files here, as you can see. These are just file changes to be able to just merge with my team. Yes, over here as well, this is one of the things that I was importing to, to change my code and have it merge. Yes, so now the code that I haven't pushed yet, because my team, we're currently in the same branch right now. This was my old branch. I can go I can go over to the other branch and see if my code is even there, if it even exists there. We can see notification page, and then I believe widgets, user info. Yes, this was my settings page. Oh, sorry. Let me just This was my settings page. Again, importing classes. It was it was a huge chunk because I was importing from my Python code. This one was just a dummy behind code. This settings page that I first created was strictly for notification. So if you wanted to adjust, if you wanted to be reminded to when you're creating tasks, updating, completing, you would be able to customize it for that. But I change it now. Now I'll go over my VS Code. Okay, here's my VS Code. This is profiles page, settings page. Here's settings page. Again, I apologize. I can't show this from GitHub because I cannot push this yet because our codes are still not compatible for some reason. So again, here, this is the settings page. Here shows you the different buttons, the different available buttons like privacy. So when you open privacy, privacy has children within inside of it, like other buttons that you can click for two-factor authentication or blocked accounts like you saw. And then we have another for appearance where you can select dark mode or font size or color. We have security where you can change your password. You have app lock. You have settings where Yes, you have settings where it is on accounts is under settings where the accounts takes you to the, like I said, remember if I press accounts, it takes me to the profile page. Oh, I have to log in here. So if I go here and I press accounts, it takes me out again. So again, it's all of that, just listing that. There's basically, it's not really complex because, like again, like I said, we've been working on the merging so much. Okay, so that's my GitHub. We just looked at my commits and everything. So issues. So we're going to talk about the issues that we ran into. The major issues that we ran into was merging. This was something that I brought up to Dr. Sanders, that the team was not willing to merge their code. Everyone was just working independently. And we waited until this semester to start merging. I knew there was going to be issues because my Flutter was not set up at the moment, and since everyone was working individually, it was optimal for me to keep coding on Python, as I am uh, good at coding in Python, and my Python environment is set up. I continued on coding since everyone was individually coding, and then now all of a sudden everyone wants to merge. I'm okay with that, but when we're merging, our environments are set up differently. My emulator is not running properly. My code is not running on their side, their code is not running on my side. It's just so many issues that are going on, so we had to stay back after class for 2 more hours to just keep on merging. Still, some of our codes are not compatible. I don't know, in their demo they might have more features that I don't have already, and they don't have my features yet. But yes, we just been having those issues, and are they solved? Not fully, but we've been able to communicate and we've been staying back from class and solving them. I have been going to Dr. Dan Grissom's office hours, as I've heard that he is good at emulators and good at Flutter. He's helped me so much. He's the one who showed me how to change some of the packages, which packages to change, and he's been a very good help. And I plan to go to more office hours to fix these issues. And yeah, these issues have been solved, but not fully. And I hope they will be solved moving forward. And moving forward, I hope to have more open communication, more discussions, and more way to fix with this my team. And other times to listen to each other and fix on the issues as they come instead of just pushing them and just doing something else. And I've learned a lot, and I will continue to learn with this project. And hopefully, moving forward, it will be smooth and we can merge and we can all work together. This is my individual report so far. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you for coming at the end of this road with me. Thank you, and have a great day. Stop sharing.